What the meaning?
Then sign this one, then sign now.
We get certificates. Anything way they do for this life, just know the people where they support you. You get the kind of people who won't come support you. Then they say, no, don't come. I'm okay with this.
I got your back, no be who carry knife.
Because as it start now, people like say Reno be the weapon that fashion against APC.
I need a prosper on them.
And then they need call in on phone. Tell us, say, stop. We beg you. We beg you for support. Because then they do say, Chicago give him letter. Talk say, Tinubu go their school. See the letter where they give Reno, where they no sign. Please be advised that Bola A. Tinubu attended Chicago School, Senior State University, from August 1977, pay attention, through June 1979. Again, August 1977 through June 1979. And a bachelor's degree.
1 year and 6 months.
Not too much.
What type of BSc is that? Is it diploma in BFC?
It's rocket science. Or BFC.
And Reno carry up the talk say, yes, that's so he be here. May they call up for Reno, return that thing. How much does it like? Stop fighting for us. We beg you. You know, say when P2B when during that campaign, can be say waiting P2B submit na WAEC. They talk say
P2B no come out.
P2B no get PSC. They begin they call in Suka.
UNN.
He get PSC. Before you know it, P2B certificate full of
everywhere.
Nobody correct them. He reach Chicago own. Instead Chicago go bring certificate. They lock their sites.
Talk to me as a clerk.
Please, where is his certificate?
We are close. We are close.
They answer the question like Adam and Eve. when God asked Adam, where are you? I'm naked. He said, where you go answer the question?
You don't know why they pay me. Why be say na Atiku file report?
Na P2B they attack.
Na Atiku demand for result. Na P2B they attack.
If you don't copy P2B, the talk go make sense. You no go get engagement. That's why he do finish. Talk say, but you know say P2B now he cause this thing. If you ask me to be this one, tell P2B say, tell your supporters to stop telling this Chicago State University to bring certificate. Tell them they are harassing them. P2B will tell them, say, they are exercising their fundamental human rights. It's not harassment. It's not harassment. If you say that you want to enter into an office and to be called His Excellency, the process which you come through should be excellent. Why are you doing this? How can you enter an office without a certificate? See, let me tell you, you cannot come through the window and start cleaning the house.
Mamma mia!
Let me use this opportunity to advise us who are politicians and those of us who are in the security services that while we are doing the job we are meant to do, let us not, because the judiciary is very conservative, try to blackmail them or squeeze them. Sometimes when we have political powers, we get blinded. They say sometimes your wisdom is consumed with confidence. When we bear the big name, president, governor, all the speakers and so on, we become so blinded, especially even in the security services, when you're holding certain positions, become so blinded, but society is changing and we must learn, we must admonish ourselves. And civil society is becoming very, very active. And certain things that probably we do and get away with it, we may not get away with it tomorrow. If we take laws into our hands and try to squeeze society, young people will react. It happens when I was a president in a sister country, Burkina Faso, where by their law, if the president is not there because they have no vice president, it's the speaker of the parliament that will take over the country and manage the country. The president wanted to amend the constitution so you go for a third tenure. And from the thinking of society, the parliament was compromised, so the speaker was to do it. The young people in Burkina Faso, the civil society, they mobilized and moved in to the parliament to kill the speaker. The security people couldn't defend it. The speaker has to run away. They burned down the parliament, the national parliament of that country. The mob moved into the state house to attack the president. The president defense squad that was even stronger than national army couldn't stop the mass movement. Otherwise, you kill everybody. The president has to run to Cote d'Ivoire. The country was in a quagmire. Their constitution said the president is not there, the speaker. Now the president ran away, the speaker ran away. Nobody to take over power. The military have to step in. So we, the politicians, and those of us who are holding sensitive security positions should know that society is changing so much and that we should do everything based on the rule of law.
The NJC goes through a process of provisioning, clearing provisioning for the judges. You've got to have the court halls, the salary, the vehicles, the basic provisions for their operations. They cleared 15. The circular was clear. They nominated 34. Of that 34, all but 11 were sons, daughters, mistresses of particular individuals. In one particular case, the original list was 33. I wrote the letter. I signed it in my name. I was not anonymous, so I can tell the story of what transpired. There were 33 nominees. Then a senior judicial figure who was about to leave the bench put his mistress in there, making them 34. She had not been interviewed. She had not gone through the process. And I wrote to President Buhari, to his credit. He listened and suspended the appointment of all of the people that we objected to. So he cleared the appointment of 11. And then something extraordinary happened. A senior justice of the Supreme Court was retiring and managed to get the NJC to bring back the list of those people who had been suspended. And the people who opposed that list were persuaded not to attend the meeting of the NJC. And this particular senior justice had their child in there, got the list approved, rushed to the president, all of them were appointed. They are now sitting on the bench, including the daughter of Justice Bulkachua and Senator Adamu Bulkachua. So judicial appointments have been totally captured. Politicians and judges make up and take up the appointments. And members of the NJC, if you give me the list of appointments, I will tell you who put the name in there. All I need is make not more than 3 calls. I will tell you whose candidate is on the list. From where? When you get to that point, to a point where good people, irrespective of where they come from, but suitable candidates can no longer make it to the bench, you know you're in trouble. And that is where we are. But it is not just because suitable candidates can no longer make it to the bench, and politicians now have decided that in order to have a successful political career, you need to carry a judge in your back pocket and in your bedroom. It is that to be able to proceed to anything in the country, judges and politicians decide what happens. So politicians no longer need our votes.